It all started from a fan community account upload that reshared footage of the award ceremony a few years ago. In the short video, Jungkook is seen turning to Lisa when the idol is talking to other artists in the backstage area. There is no long conversation. There is no dramatic touch. Even some people think that moment is too ordinary to be discussed. But that's where the phenomenon lies. This simple thing involving two big names in the K-pop world always turns into a hot topic that is hard to stop. In a short time, the video entered the trending page on various social media. Thousands of comments emerged from international fans who admitted to feeling the old tense again every time Jungkook and Lisa's names were mentioned at the same time. Some netizens think that the media is too excessive to exaggerate ordinary interactions. But on the other hand, many also feel that their chemistry has always attracted attention since the first time they were on the same stage. Korean entertainment media also began to highlight this phenomenon. Several news portals said that the professional relationship between top idols often becomes the topic of conversation because the public is curious about the real life of the artist behind the camera. Jungkook, who is known to have a calm and closed image, is often rarely associated directly with other female idols. Meanwhile, Lisa is known as a charismatic figure, confident, and has a strong stage aura. When these two big characters appear in one frame, the public's reaction is almost always explosive. ARMY and Blink are again split into various reactions. Some enjoy the moment as a normal entertainment and think that the interaction between idols is something normal. But not a few have started to make various theories and long analyses just from facial expressions or small movements seen in the viral video. This phenomenon shows how strong the influence of the two names is in the global entertainment industry. Even one brief glance can create millions of discussions on the internet. What makes the situation more interesting is how the international media started to bring up the topic. Several foreign entertainment accounts said that Jungkook and Lisa are two idols with huge global appeal. Both of them have a strong influence in the world of fashion, music, and popular culture. No wonder if every small rumor or interaction immediately becomes international public consumption. Many old fans recall previous moments that have gone viral, starting from a stage reaction during the award ceremony, the camera's gaze that is considered accidental, to the moment when both of them are at an international luxury brand event. All those small pieces are now put together again by netizens into a series of stories that make the public even more curious. Although there has never been any official statement, the public's curiosity is actually growing because of the mystery that continues to grow. In the midst of speculation, some fans are trying to see this phenomenon from a more realistic side. They judged that Jungkook and Lisa were just two global superstars who happen to be often in the same industry environment. As a world-class idol, their interaction is certainly inevitable. But because the popularity of both of them is too great, every small move automatically gets an incredible spotlight. This phenomenon also shows how the modern entertainment world works. In today's social media era, a video that lasts a few seconds can turn into global news in a matter of hours. The public no longer only consumes official news, but also builds their own narrative from small pieces scattered on the internet. And when Jungkook and Lisa's names appeared at the same time, the public's curiosity seemed to never really disappear. Some Korean entertainment analysts even said that the biggest attraction of this phenomenon lies in its lack of clarity. There is no confirmation, no explanation, but the discussion is still alive. This is what makes the media keep bringing up their stories. Every time the public starts to calm down, there is always a new moment that attracts attention again. Meanwhile, the loyal fans of the two idols try to support each artist's activities. Jungkook is still one of the most influential figures from BTS with an extraordinarily large global fan base. On the other hand, Lisa also continues to expand her influence as a member of Blackpink, as well as an international fashion icon whose name is known in various countries. Both have very busy careers and world spotlights that never stop following their steps. But behind all the theories and speculations that are circulating, there is one thing that cannot be denied. The public is always interested in stories that feel mysterious. Jungkook and Lisa are examples of how two big names can create a global phenomenon from just one simple moment. No need for a long statement. No need for big controversy. Sometimes just 1 second of staring at the camera is enough to make the internet explode again. Now, the public is waiting again. Whether all of this will only go viral for a moment like before, or will it actually bring up a new moment that will make the media excited again? What is clear, every time Jungkook and Lisa's names appear in a discussion, the world attention seems to be immediately focused on them. And maybe that's the reason why the story about the two is never really finished talking. The wave of talk about Jungkook and Lisa did not stop at the short video that went viral again. More and more entertainment media accounts and fan communities are starting to dig up old archives that have been almost forgotten. Piece by piece of moment from various international events reappeared on the public timeline. Surprisingly, even though most of it is just a normal interaction between idols, the reaction of netizens is actually getting bigger day by day. One of the things that makes the public curious is Jungkook's expression, which is considered very different when he is in a certain situation. Many fans admit to noticing how the youngest member of BTS often looks calm and focused on himself in the middle of a big event. But when a moment involving Lisa appeared on the camera screen, netizens began to connect various small movements that were considered unusual. Although all of that is still in the form of fan assumptions, the public's enthusiasm is actually growing because of the curiosity that is constantly maintained by social media. On the other hand, Lisa's figure herself is indeed known to have an attraction that is difficult to ignore. The Blackpink member always appears confident with a strong stage aura. Many international fans said that the combination of Jungkook's calm charisma and Lisa's elegant aura is the reason why every moment of them feels so attractive in the public eye. Even some foreign entertainment editors call the two as global magnets because of their ability to steal attention only through a short presence. The situation is getting hotter when an old photo from an international fashion event is spread again. In that photo, Jungkook and Lisa are not standing side by side directly. However, netizens again make a long theory about the direction of view, body language, to small details that actually do not necessarily have any meaning. Although it sounds excessive, this phenomenon has become part of modern fandom culture. Fans not only enjoy their idol's work, but also build an emotional narrative that makes the relationship between artists and the public feel closer. South Korean media are beginning to realize that this topic has great power in attracting the attention of readers. Dramatic titles reappear, discussing the possibility of a professional relationship, stage chemistry, to the reason why Jungkook and Lisa's names always generate high search numbers every time they're discussed together. Even some entertainment programs began to mention the phenomenon indirectly because they saw the large response of the international public. But in the midst of all the growing speculation, many adult fans try to remind that inter-idol interactions should not always be linked to certain rumors. They judge that today's social media culture often magnifies small things to create a sensation. Even so, they also admit that it is difficult to ignore the attraction of the two global superstars when they are in the same discussion. This phenomenon further proves that the popularity of Jungkook and Lisa has surpassed the limits of the ordinary music industry. They are not only K-pop idols, but a symbol of global pop culture whose every move can affect the world's internet conversation. Even people who are not active fans are also curious when their names appear in trending topics. In various international forums, discussions about the two continue to grow wildly. Some discuss the possibility of a dream music collaboration, some imagine a fashion project together, and some just enjoy how these two big icons of the entertainment world always manage to make the public crowded without having to talk much. Precisely because the two rarely give a direct response to the rumors circulating, the mystery around them feels stronger. Some netizens also highlighted how the spotlight on Jungkook and Lisa is often different from other idols. When other artists interact, the public may only talk about it for a day or two. But if Jungkook and Lisa's names are involved, the discussion can last for weeks. This shows how much emotional influence both of them have on the global fandom. Behind all the noise of the internet, there is another side that is actually quite touching. Many old fans admit that they love moments like this because they present the nostalgia of the previous generation of K-pop award ceremonies. At that time, the small interaction between idols often became a simple entertainment that made fans feel close to their favorite artists. Now, in the midst of the entertainment world that is increasingly full of limits and pressure, just one short moment is enough to make millions of people excited again. While the media continues to discuss and netizens continue to make new theories, both Jungkook and Lisa seem to remain focused on their respective activities. There is no special clarification, no long comments, but the silence of the two idols makes the public's curiosity even more difficult to stop. And maybe that's where the real power of this phenomenon lies. It is not about whether the rumors are true or not, but about how two big names are able to create big emotions in the hearts of millions of people just through one simple moment. The world of modern entertainment lives out of public attention, and Jungkook and Lisa seem to understand very well how their presence has always been a magnet that never loses its appeal. Now the internet is waiting again, waiting to see if there will be a new video, a new camera look, or another unexpected moment that again makes their name shake the world's social media. Because for many people, the story about Jungkook and Lisa always seems to have a new chapter that has not been finished.